Welcome to episode 4 of the Tipping Stars podcast. You already messed it up. You already messed us up.
No, I'm sorry.
No. I'm your host for today. I'm Jay Matthew. It's my turn finally. I'm very excited to be host this time. I'm waiting for this moment my whole life. Actually, when I was born, I was thinking I want to be Tipping Stars host one day. Now we're here. I'm finally up in the
Can't believe it.
Okay, so it's 4th episode. We're done with our Too Many Games trip for those who were there besides this guy. It's funny how we said he wasn't going to be here for a while and now he's back on the literally the next real episode.
We'll get to that though.
Obviously the last episode was episode 3 and that was Too Many Games, but it doesn't matter. I'm Jay Matthew, the host. We have...
I'm Jack Division.
You just names, you're Jack Division. You are.
Exist.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Sure.
Okay, hi, I'm Nindude.
Yeah.
Hi.
And we got-
I'm Nintendo James.
He lived with me for
me.
He lived with me for 3 weeks.
Hi, I'm not a part of Jeezer.
Sadly.
No!
Change your name to Jathan and
Jathan, and then I'll be a part of Jeezer.
and then you'll be set, and we'll let you
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
No,
Actually,
you know what?
my,
You could be.
listen, my whole color scheme is like blue, kind of. So
Okay.
I was about to say. That's
Okay,
why
so-
you can be the blue background.
I can be the blue background.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm a Nintendo.
Right. Okay. So today there are 5 of us. You may notice we are missing one person. That would be Ventus HD. Our formerly 6 members. Now it is 5 blokes, 1 podcast. I guess he decided to leave. He wanted to do his own thing, and yeah, we're ready to move. This is the new start. This is how it's going to be from now on, and yeah, get used to it because now 5 and not 6 blokes. Let's get into it.
5 blokes.
Podcast.
One podcast. Gonna have to make a new intro, a new
Still
introduction
one
trailer.
podcast.
And there's still one podcast.
It's still one
There's
podcast, not 2.
It's
Not two.
Yeah.
2 podcasts.
All right, we're gonna get to the main topic of today, which is the newly released Splatoon 3 Direct. Not much people asked for this. I think some people think it's too soon. Some people are really excited if you're a big Splatoon fan. Like this we get Nin guy over here. He'll get to that. Nindu, he's gonna spit some bars about Splatoon. We're hearing. Let's get ready for that.
He's gonna do a rap.
he's gonna we have to drop him a beat. Didn't Nindude predict it in the 2nd episode?
I
That
believe
this is
he
gonna
did.
happen? Yeah.
And-
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I can see the future.
You can.
unbelievable. He said something like it was there was gonna be a direct in August and then a release date in September.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And look
he
what
was
happened.
And
And he was right. And he was right. Look at him.
He
Look
was
at him
right.
go.
yeah, and since last episode they flipped Xenoblade and Splatoon, which is kind of
That's
crazy.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is right.
Was that?
We have not filmed an episode in a long time.
It's been a little.
I was like,
been a little
did we
bit.
not talk about this in the
It-
podcast? I guess we didn't talk about it in the podcast.
we mentioned earlier. It's been so long that like I didn't even get to miss an episode except for the
Except for the
one.
DMG episode.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Splatoon Direct.
Yeah.
What do
We learned a lot of new stuff about the game. Really exciting stuff. The game is coming really soon. I feel like not too long ago. It felt like a long time away. Now it's like 3 weeks away.
Yep.
September 9th.
It was announced back in February of 2021.
That's crazy. That
Really?
feels
Wow.
weird.
It was that long ago? That was
It
when
was
the
that
direct
long
was?
ago.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
know.
It was February.
It was
My-
yeah.
Wow.
My brain feels like it was last year's September Direct.
That was the first Nintendo Direct. Yeah, that was the first Nintendo Direct we had in like forever. Was that?
in like a year and a half or something,
Yeah,
right? Is
it was that
Yeah.
direct.
Oh.
That one.
And then we had another one that June, and it was like,
Yeah.
or
Oh, yeah.
November? I forgot.
That was
I
June. It
forgot.
was June. And it was June.
Yay!
It was June then September. Yeah.
Yeah, throughout COVID,
Yeah.
it was just direct minis and indie showcases, which is fun because we're kind of getting that now. We didn't get our E3 Direct. Sadly, we just got random minis and showcases. But yeah, Jack Division, what do you think about the Splatoon 3 Direct?
Man, okay. So let me say that I was so excited that I really wanted to soak up the information. That I didn't watch the Splatoon Direct until like 2 hours ago, and it was, I'll tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. Splatoon, okay. Like I am not like I wouldn't say that I'm the biggest Splatoon fan. I love the games, but like you won't see me. You wouldn't catch me dead playing a Splatoon game. You know what I mean? I don't play it all the time. Whenever I get the chance, I'll play it. Or if someone wants me to be on like a stream and play it, sure. But like I don't usually play it in my spare time. However, Splatoon 3 has really got me invested. I gotta say, because I was watching it and I was like, okay, well here we go again. I was thinking like, is it like, I don't know. It seems because Splatoon 2 is also on the Switch. I thought we were gonna wait until like the next console to get another Splatoon game, which we, didn't. And now that I know that Splatoon 3 is coming out on the Switch, Splatoon 2 is gonna be like dead in the ground.
Buried.
Like no one's buried. No one's ever gonna play it ever again. But Splatoon 3 has like. I was worried because it was like, okay, well, we're already getting into a new game. Like, what's gonna be so different? And there's already so much that's so different. Like, I think my personal highlight, Blackville. What? He's like, it's like a suburban area with like all like the trailer parks where they have like them stacked. It's like Ready Player One where they have them all stacked on each other with like the air conditions. I don't know about you, but like I think Splatville looks the best out of all of the Splatoon locations that we've seen so far. That's just my opinion, but I'm a sucker for unique designs, and this is one of them. And obviously, all the new game modes and Big Man.
Yes.
So Splatoon 3. I'm not sure if I'll pick it up on launch, but I will pick it up at some point for sure. I think Splatoon 3 has a lot of potential, and I can't wait. Story mode's gonna be cool.
Yes, I'm one of the few that like I sometimes prefer the story mode to the online at times. Like I get not prefer it in the long run, but I get really excited for the story mode more than most. Most people just see it as like a long tutorial. I really enjoy the story modes, and I beat them really quick when I get the game. But yeah, I guess I'm next. It's weird hosting and being like me time for me instead of someone else being like Jay Matthew. Yeah, it's weird.
When you're a host, it happens sometimes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like when you're first host.
To the person that hosts once.
Yeah, but my thoughts on the Splatoon 3 Direct. Coming back to Splatsville, I think it was really cool because I feel like Splatoon 1 and 2, the towns were just like they looked a little different, but they were very similar in like just how they were. They were all just like very modern towns, and they were kind of set the same way. They both had like the eel on the top. This one actually looks different for once, and it's gonna be like a lot more apocalyptic and like I feel like desert setting, which is we saw from the very first trailer. But I'm very excited. My biggest highlight is the Splatfest. I think the Splatfests are gonna be awesome. I love the music. Anarchy Rainbow goes hard, and the new idols. What do they call it? Big Man is in there. And we got
yes he is.
Fry
and Shiver.
Shiver, yes, and Deep Cut's the name. But I think the Splatfests look great. And we're gonna have this weird separate game mode, which is Turf War but in cards, which is like out of nowhere.
That's right.
They're just throwing things in at us.
The Gathering in Splatoon.
Yeah, but it's like Tetris as well though, because you have to like there's pieces and they're shaped a certain way, and you have to. It looks like you have to fit them in like Tetris. But with cards, and then the weapons look great, like the Splatana, the katana splat sword. It looks awesome.
Yeah,
I want to main that weapon.
Yeah, and it's like apparently it's also like you would think it wouldn't be good to long range, but apparently it's good to long range and close range, which is good. And the bow and arrow looks great. The stringers, and yeah, I'm excited for Splatoon. I'm a huge Splatoon fan. I got the first game in 2016, like around my birthday that year. When I turned 4 years old, and I love the game. I played it on the Wii. I played the Wii U on my little 4x3 Dell monitor, like the far end of my old room. It was a fun time. I love Splatoon, and I can't wait. I'm probably gonna do an unboxing because I haven't done an unboxing in like a year, and I was like waiting for the perfect time, and I'm like, Splatoon is the time, and I'm probably gonna get like the controller and stuff to make it more enticing to watch than just the game. But yeah, and then this guy, I bet you got some thoughts. Nindude, you're next. Splatoon 3.
Wait, when did Splatoon 1 come out?
2015.
2015.
It was that long ago? Oh my god! What? Wait, it
I
hasn't
know.
even been a decade, and there's already like 3 games. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh god.
Splatoon 3, man, dude. I'm so excited. Words,
so
man, dude.
speechless.
I love the theme. I love like the apocalyptic theme. Because like I felt like Splatoon 2 was really just kind of a bigger update on like Splatoon 1 with like it felt like bigger, like just like it was just like another city again. Like it was just like another like same kind of theme as like Splatoon 1, but I love the drastic different take with Splatoon 3, how it's like all apocalyptic with the trailer parks like Jack was saying.
Yeah, it's different.
And then they even implied it to their maps as well, which I thought was really cool. And like the weapons too, like the stringers look like an apocalyptic type kind of thing. But yeah, I just love how like it's like it feels like a bigger update from Splatoon 2, but like it's also like drastic in like their theme. And then I was yelling at Splatoon to do this easy access multiplayer, like multiplayer easy access, because like Splatoon 2 was terrible at that. With like, because you had to like if you wanted to play Turf War with friends, or if you wanted to do Splatoon 2 Turf War with friends, you had to like join them like while they were in a match, and like a lot of times like you're just cut out from the first match, and like you have to wait like the whole entire match before you get in, and then like literally every time you're on the opposite side team or the opposite team than your friends. And so I love how like you could just do it easy now. And also with rank too, like in Splatoon 2, rank was like you couldn't do rank with friends like at all. You had to be like the same tier and everything.
You couldn't?
No, you could only
That's
do league battle.
lame. Oh my god, that game is so lame.
You could only like do league battle with friends, and like it's only like if you had a complete 4 or just like 2 people. But yeah, I love how like with Splatoon 3 there's going to be a solo and a friends rank, which I want to do something about like that content wise.
Streams. Splatoon 3 streams.
I want to do
the
weekly
game.
rank grind with streams with friends. I think that would be so fun, so cool.
Splatoon 3 streams are gonna be so fun, dude. And with Splatfest back often, and like however often I forgot. Was it every week or every month when Splatoon?
It was like
every month.
Every month,
I think.
Splatoon
Not every week. That was not every
was
week. That was way.
I couldn't remember because, yeah.
I don't even know it was every month. I think it was like every like couple.
I think it was like bi-monthly. I think it was like
It was
once
every while,
other
yeah.
month or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I didn't get into the Splatfest until like the Mario one at the end. Of
That's like
2.
that was like
I was like,
an
this is
extra
so cool.
one.
And then,
Yeah.
Probably like the updated easy access multiplayer is something I'm like very hyped for, and like that is like out of everything, that's what I'm most excited for. And like
Yeah.
the Splatfests are just so much cooler. 3 teams you can pick from now, and like the new 5x kind of battle is like the new Turf War thing where it's like 3 teams are battling against each other, which is crazy to me.
Yep.
But yeah, those are like that. I think that's the most thing I'm excited for out of everything.
And there's some new amiibos.
Amiibo!
For the amiibo fans out there.
Oh my god. Oh no.
They come out.
It's bad.
They come out on holiday though. Like, why weren't you just prepared?
That's weird. I don't know why they don't come out.
And like that sucks because like people who are doing unboxings, I'd want to have the amiibos with my unboxing.
Yeah. With the game when it comes out as well.
An ultimate unboxing where I like get the OLED too, but like now that the amiibos are kind of separate, I kind of don't want to do it now.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to have with an unboxing of the amiibos. I don't know why they're coming out 4 months late, 3 months
Hasn't
late.
that always been a thing with Splatoon though? Haven't the amiibos always been separate from the games?
The
Like,
amiibo.
no?
The amiibos from
No,
last-
they-
Splatoon
last
2,
game.
they came out with the game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Same
Yeah,
with the
they
first
did.
one. I think.
God, Nintendo
did.
sucks, man. Man, boycott Nintendo, man.
Heard that one before.
I'm
Streets.
I'm boycotting
100 times.
Nintendo. Then I'm gonna boycott Nintendo, and then Zelda's gonna come out, and then I'm gonna not boycott
I'm like,
Nintendo. And then
Splatoon HD.
We're
Yeah.
boycotting until their biggest release in like the next month. We're boycotting until September 9th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna-
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's the goal. We're gonna protest against Nintendo, then Splatoon 3 is gonna come out, and we're gonna be like,
I love you,
Okay, I
Nintendo.
guess.
I
Then
love
they
you,
go back.
Splatoon.
I love you, Nintendo. Yeah.
James, what are your thoughts? Because I know you weren't. You said you weren't very excited at first, and then you watched it, and then you also came back to Splatoon 2, and then you're getting back into the swing of things, right?
Well,
Kind of.
really the main reason I'm excited is because I've been playing Splatoon 2 more recently. See, I'm very conflicted because I'm a massive fan of Splatoon. When the first game came out, I was like, I would have been like 11 years old. I remember not being able to sleep the night before the game came out. I pre-ordered it. I was so excited. Literally, like, because it was the first new Nintendo IP, like, while I had been a fan, pretty much. And I was so excited for that, and I loved it. And I love Splatoon 2 as well. And, you know, like, when I'm playing the game, like, I'm like, yeah, you know what, Splatoon 3. Yeah, I would like that. I would like to play that, and I will play it. I will get it, not at launch, and I'm sure I'll love it. And it easily looks like it's going to be the best Splatoon game, like by far.
Yeah. I mean, you're loving Splatoon 2 right now, and it looks like Splatoon 3 is be even better. But what are you gonna say?
I'm also getting back into Splatoon 2.
But I don't think that it needs to exist.
That's fair.
Feel like
That's fair.
Thank you, Jax. I think that
Can you hear it for a sec? You just heard
No, it's that. Okay, keep going, Jim.
it's a situation where a lot of people have said, like, oh, it was 2 years since, like, after the first game came out, the second game came out, and it's been 5 years in between these two. And yeah, but that was because there was a new system, and they wanted to put it on the new system. And I feel like when it's it's an online game, it's fundamentally different making a sequel, because the standard for online games, like across the board, is to update them. And online games typically see support for years and years and years because they update them to keep the player base in that game. Splatoon 2 is still selling, so making a sequel, I think it really needs to prove itself, and I just don't feel that it has. I don't feel that there's been anything that substantial. And I know the single player mode is probably, like, I would say if you're going to make a sequel, that's a big reason to do so, but they've also barely talked about that, so clearly it's not for them, otherwise they would position it as more of a focus. But I just feel like it really hasn't... I feel like there's nothing that they couldn't have added throughout the past couple of years in updates. I feel like the main new modes are a card game thing, which is very much a mini game, and then the three-way turf wars, which I wish they named something else, but that's only for Splatfest, so that's only available, like, what, once every 2 months, we said, or something like that.
It
like
could
that
possibly be added for, like, private battles, just by the way, because that's what they do.
Yeah, but why is it not just in the game? Why is it not another mode? And it's like, I feel like
I think they.
I feel like there's. Sorry, you say.
I think they messed up by. I think they cut Splatfest from Splatoon 2 way too short. Like they should have planned to keep it going for, like, way longer. Because I mean, they technically ended like 2 years ago, right? I mean, we had some ones thrown in because they realized they should have kept it longer. Like the Mario one, that wasn't supposed to happen. There was a one, like a few before that was supposed to be
the ketchup and mayo one was a thing that just happened.
Yeah, like
ketchup and mayo 2.
I think they realized they
Ketchup and mayo too.
they probably should have kept it running for longer, because that's something that really keeps it alive. I feel like people come back for Splatfest.
I feel like they should have just kept the update support running for longer, and if they did, Splatoon 2 would probably be Splatoon 3 right now, and the game would still sell. They'd still be making so much money from it. But it's just we wouldn't have to buy another game, and I feel like it hasn't. For me, it hasn't proven itself to exist. I will still get it because I'm a sucker for Splatoon and I love it, but that's just where I'm at.
I feel like it kind of reminds me of, like, if they'd kept updating Splatoon 2. Oh, hi.
The first guest of Tipping Stars.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can.
Cool a Merrill, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, it kind of reminds me of, like, with that idea. I feel like they could have, like, how, like, New Leaf in the 3D. I know this is an old game, an old thing they did way long ago. God, voice crack. But, like,
way long ago.
New Leaf Welcome Amiibo was the thing. I think they could have done something like that, where they add another subtitle to Splatoon 2, and that's, like, the new version with all the new updates and stuff. It's like something they could have done.
Yeah.
And now
with jump in really quick.
Now with Splatoon 3, I feel like they kind of have to keep the current Switch running even longer now, which is, like, unfortunate, because I feel like we need a better Switch now. yeah, Jacob. What were you saying?
No, but it's interesting because James brought up like it could have been done with DLC, and it's like this is literally the. It feels like. Remember when like everyone was like Mario Kart 9? Please, we need Mario Kart 9. We need Super Mario Kart 9, or Mario Kart 8. And then they did the expansion to Mario Kart 8, which was paid DLC. But do you hear anybody clamoring for a Mario Kart 9 anymore? No, because now it's like, oh, what new tracks are gonna come out for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? And it feels weird because it's like that's the other scenario for Splatoon like 2 and 3, and then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and like the booster pack. If that makes any sense, it's like it feels like imagine if they did give in and they're like, all right, well, let's make a Mario Kart 9, and then they made it. There is no reason for me to go back and play Mario Kart 8. It's a waste of money, and then the sales are gonna plummet naturally. So now it's like Splatoon 2 and 3. It's like, well, why should I play the second one why should I buy the second one after the third one comes out, besides me being a collector and being like, oh, I just want to play the second game instead of I want to own all of them. There's now, I feel like Splatoon 3 has like completely overhauled Splatoon 2 to a point where it's like there is literally no reason to go back and play except before the game even comes out, because the minute Splatoon 3 drops, no one's gonna play it except people who are waiting to get Splatoon 3. Then once they get Splatoon 3, they're gonna play the third one, not the second one. I wish they had I wish there was like some reason for me to stay and play the Splatoon 2 game, because man, I paid $60 for that game and now it's gonna be obsolete.
Well,
and the game is still selling. It's still selling. So if they just added it through updates, even if it was like paid DLC, like it's still selling. They would have still been making money and just breathing life into that game still. So
I personally, it's not for everyone, but I personally do have a reason to go back if I don't do this month. But if Splatoon 3 comes out and I still haven't played Octo expansion, that's a reason to go for me to come back.
But that's more money. That's 60 plus 25. That's like what?
Well, it's in the expansion pack if you have NSO expansion pack.
Yeah, but if you don't,
that's
like
still more money.
It's still it's true. It feels
Either way, it's more.
More of the story. Splatoon 3 is gonna be great. It's gonna be It's gonna be the best game in the series.
Actually,
I will never go back and play it again.
I did agree with like James on that, but I feel like they have proven why it needs a sequel, just because there's just they have so much content. Like I was worried. Though? There is. There's a lot of content, and it looks really good. Like before, like when they announced Splatoon 3 or whatever, I was excited and stuff, but like I was also kind of worried, like, is there even going to be enough for a whole, like, because all I really wanted was just easier multiplayer access, which they could have just easily done with Splatoon 2 if they just wanted, and I would have been happy.
That's my whole point.
But like there's also like so much other stuff besides like the multiplayer stuff in Splatoon 3, and I think it just looks
there is a lot of new content,
but
I'm like 50-50 on that opinion. I don't really know if it could all be DLC, if it could not. I just like it could all be DLC, but like if it couldn't be a DLC and we took Splatoon 3, I feel like it's just still at the end of the day should have been in a few years and with the next Switch, even if it was going to have to come out.
Yeah. I just feel like there is a lot new, but I don't feel it's anything substantial enough to warrant making a whole new game, really.
Besides, like even like people talking about like Splatoon 3 releasing for like a next console, I don't even know like we're getting a next console in the next like 5 years,
Nintendo has said that they know what they're doing for the next console. They already have a plan for the next one, but we have no idea. And then now I feel like Splatoon 3 has solidified the fact that we are not getting a new console anytime soon, because like if they want this game to last, they're gonna have to have like years and years and years of online and Splatfest and stuff.
And if we do get a console,
and then plus they mentioned paid DLC, so like imagine another Octo expansion. So this Switch is not dying for years.
It's like a large scale DLC for
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
and if they do drop a new console, like let's say by 2025, then I'd say
it's not even a real year, bro. What are you talking about? It's not like 2020.
Well, that's my year, bro. That's my year.
That is your year.
But I think if they do release a new console, like let's by 2025, which is where I can see it maybe happening, is I think we won't get a new if they were worrying about support, they'd probably just do like Splatoon 3 Deluxe, and have a DLC in there, or something,
'Cause I
and then
thought they
keep it
didn't
running
even
even
have
longer.
plans for, like,
And then that's
a new console.
$60 I'm spending for Splatoon 3 Deluxe, and then and then there we go. No,
Well, if it's another Switch, then maybe they'll work on carrying stuff over. Nintendo.
Yeah.
I really hope if they do like a next like console.
Because it's not going to be just home. It's going to be another Switch. They can't abandon Switch.
Yeah.
no, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just how are they gonna refine the portable to home thing? So
Honestly, what I thought would have been kind of cool for like a new console. I'm sorry if this is like going off, but like kind of like do a home console, but it can run your games like way, way, way better. You know?
yeah, I think that would probably be the case, or maybe they would refine home, and then it's like, also you can take it with you everywhere. And you're like, what? It's like how the Switch actually was. It's like when it first came out, it was like, it's playing like look how good Breath of the Wild is, and guess what? You can bring it with you on the toilet, and you're like, whoa! I can play Zelda on the bathroom one. Like, wow, that's crazy. And then like and they take all my money and Splatoon 2 and 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
And then I think, moving on, I think we are forgetting another last person. Nathan.
That's why I was literally
Nathan,
Wow.
what is your
If I was
opinion?
the host, I would have been like,
I didn't go on the trip, and you just like forget about me. That's just...
Nathan, no!
No.
You're the blue and Jeezer.
Yeah,
You're the blue and Jeezer. Please.
But yeah, next, Nathan, what are your
I only
personal
seen the
thoughts?
direct a couple of yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
It
I
come
just
out
we
yesterday?
I watched it with Jay Matthew. We just kind of skimmed through it. He
Yeah.
just kind of showed me the best part.
Well,
of the direct.
I showed you what you needed to know. The rest was just like there's a lot of points where they were like, if you didn't know what Splatoon was, they were like telling you a lot of like the basics. Like it wasn't
You
like
can press
there
the
was
trigger to go into the ink.
yeah, it was like you can
Yeah.
turn from a kid to a squid. It's like there's a lot. I skipped past a lot of stuff you didn't need to know. I showed you
Yeah.
like the lockers and the Splatfest and yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. I think Splatoon 2 is kind of similar to the first game that it was like just obviously they were just doing it to bring it to the Switch, like you mentioned. But I think the new stuff is really cool. I love with the Splatfest. I love that 3 teams. That was a big standout kind of thing for me. That was that changes it up a bit and makes it more interesting. So it's not just the same game again. And then again, that card game looks really cool. I want to see what that's gonna be like. That looks interesting.
Yeah.
And then I've never played a story mode in Splatoon. Yeah, at least I've never
Why?
finished one.
Well,
I
that's
played-
that's the case for a lot of games, isn't it?
Yeah, like
It's like I never played a game before.
Not even the Splatoon
and-
so I think I'm gonna have to play the story modes. for
I
the
mean, they're
first
not
game,
they're not
and
that
then
long.
Play the new
They're
one.
really
They're not long. They're
not super long.
And then play the new one because it looks really cool.
Yeah, the new
I
story
don't have
mode.
much to say. I think the game looks cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, I mean, we all said a lot about it.
Yeah,
So
we said a lot about it already. So I think we
Can't
summed
wait
up.
for
One final thing, if I may. One thing that I am actually very excited about: the squid roll move. That's a big.
Oh
that's
yeah, the
actually a big
dodge roll,
deal.
bro. I'm gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be great. And then, and then I gotta ask before we move on. Rock, paper, or scissors?
scissors.
Scissors. I'm here for the big man.
Yeah,
Scissors.
For the big man.
Scissors.
Yeah, scissors.
Representing for the big man.
that's actually like a rude sign to do that over in England, so I'm not going to.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Yep.
so sorry. Oh God.
Oh.
Wait, is that bad? Oh no. Wait.
This is better.
Yeah,
there you
2.
Kurt Kunkel.
go. Scissors.
Whoops.
It's pretty. All right, are we ready to move on to the next topic?
Yes, let's do it.
All right,
Let's
there's
do
gonna
it.
be
Also, I can't wait. I can't wait for the Splatoon 6 trailer to be like, guess what? You can be a kid and then turn into a squid.
You can go in the ink and you can swim around. And we got Splatfest,
No way.
and it's coming to
You're
Nintendo
kidding.
Switch.
There's gonna be 10 people and it's 10 teams.
Yeah, and it's coming to the
Splat
Switch.
10 is it red, orange, yellow, green, blue? It goes like a whole rainbow.
Yeah.
It's like what
Sea
color?
breeze.
And it's
then
coming.
when-
It's coming to the Nintendo Switch, as in the current one we still have. Splatoon 6 will
I
come out on
can't
the
wait for them
current
to
Switch.
announce Bigger Man.
Giant
Man.
man.
Dude, I can't wait to the Big Man
Oh,
spin-off.
and there was
game.
one weird thing about the story mode is that like they show that the enemies have like fur on them now, but didn't say anything about it. That was weird.
They're mammaltons, is what they
Yeah.
said.
Why?
Mammaltons.
They're like, they have
why?
fur. Haha.
Why?
Like
I think
that,
they
that
said.
for some reason.
Jason,
Yeah,
why
no,
not?
they positioned it as kind of like a mystery to find out throughout the story mode. I
Yeah.
think.
It's like I'm gonna go to the
Can't
squid
wait
and
for
be
the
like,
hair
Yeah,
reveal.
why do they have fur? Tell us.
can you
I
break?
can't
Can you
wait for the fur reveal.
Can you like braid an octopus's hair? All right, next topic. We got this is a brief topic about a small eShop game that's coming out actually tomorrow. The day we're recording.
Oh,
this.
is it tomorrow?
Yep, and I'm gonna be streaming it. Plug. So tomorrow, but so it'll be out by the time the game will be out by the time this episode is out. That is Kirby's Dream Buffet.
Now we're talking, baby. Now we're
Yeah,
getting right into it.
Fall Guys
Okay.
actually. All right, so going first. Thoughts on the top? We keep this is like one of the brief ones, so we're not gonna talk about for half an hour like Splatoon because it's a very small game. But Jack, what are your thoughts on Kirby's Dream Buffet?
I want to roll like Kirby. I want to eat the strawberry and be big. No,
Yeah.
I think earlier we were calling and we were talking about the game and I was like, oh, this is really exciting. How much is it? And then I misheard. I thought you said it was $50, and I was like, that is such an Nintendo. But like, I was like, that's such a Nintendo thing to do. But why is it $50? But it's 15, so
15,
it's
yeah,
fine.
it's not- it's not-
But I think honestly, it looks fun. I hope they like.
Hey, Kirby, new Kirby.
New
Kirby games in
it
3
seems
months.
Kirby.
New Kirby
Yeah, it
games in
seems like
5
Kirby-
months.
Kirby Fighters, kind of Kirby Fighters. Now it's Kirby Racing and like Kirby Air Ride, but not like Kirby Air Ride. And so I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. That's basically all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair. Next is me. My thoughts. I think it looks like Fall Guys.
No,
I like.
and that's it. And Jared, no.
I mean, it's a new Kirby game. We just got a huge Kirby game in March. I love that game. It was great. I hope they do another 31. I'm sure they will after the success of that game. I think it did really well. But yeah, it's a new Kirby game where you roll around in like a Fall Guys style game, and you eat a lot of food, and whoever's like the biggest, roundest Kirby is like they win. Like so, it's like awesome. It's like real life and like actual real life when you eat a lot of
it's
food,
like in
and
real
then
life.
and then Kirby goes on scale and he's like super round. Like if this is Kirby, like this could be Kirby. Like I could hold Kirby like this and he'd be really big.
It'd be big water.
And then like I saw like a thing where it's like there's a lot of different like skins you can have, which is cool. Like you can like customize your thing, and it's gotta be online. It's gotta have online, right? Like
Yeah,
you
you could
oh
do
yeah,
those.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
If
yeah.
it doesn't, then
yeah,
never
and
fun
listen.
that.
Yeah.
So Kirby has a history of having, eShop only games. If you didn't know, like 3DS had a lot of eShop only games, whether they were taken from other games or not. We've only gotten one so far on the eShop, which is Kirby Fighters 2, which people forget exists a lot of the time. But yeah, this game is $15, and it already looks like it's gonna be, at least I could probably get a few hours out of it, like, at the least. We probably won't play it for hundreds of hours, but it looks fun for
No.
$15, and it'd be fun to stream and play with friends. So, Jack's phone. Yeah, I think it looks great, and then like the announcement trailer looks beautiful. I think it's Kirby, so Kirby's like a really cool character. Dude, what are your thoughts on the Kirby game?
My thoughts. It looks actually really cool, really fun. I feel like it's more of a unique take on like Fall Guys with like the copy abilities, and it's more like a race kind of thing.
Mm.
But yeah, the abilities look really cool. It looks like it just looks like a really nice fun game. I think, but I don't think it's gonna be like something I'll play for a while. Like
Right. I mean, it's $15.
Like,
again.
I'm pretty sure like I'll stream it maybe once or twice,
Same.
make a video on it, and then from there I'll just like have it in my Switch, just like play with friends, just whenever we want to play
Yeah.
something. And there's not much to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the game, but I'm probably not if it's no online. I think I saw something that it was gonna be online.
It
but I'm
has
not
to be
sure.
online. I don't know, like
If it's
a game like
no way.
that.
it will not sell at
Yeah,
all. It will be.
It's not online.
I mean, Fighters 2 is online. Like it's the type of game it is. I'm no doubt in my mind that it's an online game. It's gotta be online.
I swore I thought I saw something about online when I first time watching the overview trailer.
I'm
but
sure it's online. It's a racing game against other people. That's it. So, yeah, I'm sure it is. Nintendo James.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. I might get it if like it'll probably be like a spur of the moment decision if I have like $15 lying around. But yeah, I think it looks cool. It's a cool concept actually.
Yeah.
Like it's something really different for Kirby, which is nice. But yeah, I'll probably get it at some point, but
Yeah,
like
and-
I'm not too fussed by it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and some people who might even have like enough gold points to like take like $10 off, $5 off, so even cheaper. You know, people who buy a
yeah,
lot of
sure.
if you buy digital games, you have like gold points bank. If you buy physical games, you're only getting 60 for that game. If you buy a $60 game in the eShop digitally, you get 300 gold points, which is $3 compared to 60 cents.
Wow.
So
okay.
if you didn't know that, that's like it makes me consider not having a collection. For instances like this, because like what if you get like a few games, you can buy Kirby for free. But yeah, I think it's gonna be very interesting. And Nathan, what are your
James, do you
thoughts?
have $15 lying around?
What?
James has $15 lying around.
Well, it just sounds better. It just sounds better than £13. All right.
I was about to do a harsh British accent, and it would have made me look like an idiot. So we're gonna keep going. 13 pounds. Go on.
13
Nathan, Nathan, so am I.
That wasn't even British, Jack.
Are you sure?
At the end of the day, that's not funny now, is it?
At the end of
At the end of the day, it's not that funny now, is it?
You like switched mics in between that, James?
Alright.
For anyone watching, this is my existence and flaws.
Well, I try to suppress. I don't think I do as often anymore. I suppress the British jokes.
Oh yeah, when I met you guys, it was harsh.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Hey,
it
hey.
was bad.
Hey,
Alright.
Like I used to like.
we had Brandon Dolphin Arena for a long time. He's British. Like we never learned until we met you.
No.
Which is actually we met James in a VC for the first time 3 days ago, or a year 3 days ago. So
Yeah.
And I'd like to just say, the Americans like doing British accents all the time. It's weird. Like Jack, you asked me once, "Do you guys do that to us?" I'm like, "No, we don't care about you. You guys are really,
dude,
really obsessed with us."
I've literally sent you like video recordings on Snapchat in my class of people like doing British accents just like out of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard
Yeah.
the amount of videos people have sent me of just random people going British. I'm like,
Because it's hey, listen, British people are a meme here, like in like not a good way.
There are people in America
You're
who genuinely believe
we
that
dehumanize
British people are not real.
we dehumanize British people, and it's like not.
yeah, we
Anyone's fault.
don't need to dehumanize you because you do it yourselves. You guys are already a joke because
Okay,
that's just
yeah,
what you
yeah,
do
yeah, no,
yourselves, so
absolutely.
we
I
don't need to
bet
do it
we
to you.
are. I
Okay.
bet 100% we are the meme around like some parts of the world.
Yeah,
I saw something
Yeah.
once
Listen,
that
why
was
don't
that
you talk
described
about
it so
Kirby?
accurately. The way that
No,
you
I
guys
wanna talk-
look
I wanna
at
talk about
Florida
British
is
right
how
now.
everyone looks at you.
What?
all right, Nathan. Before we move on,
Alright,
you are next.
Kirby.
Indeed.
I'm be honest. I watched the trailer while I was setting up for the podcast. So I was half paying attention.
Hmm.
But it looks cool.
Hi, Jack. Look at him go.
Oh, he's going. He's dead.
Look at him go. Look at him run.
Yeah, I think we all said yeah, it looks cool. It's Kirby.
It looks cool. I might get it, probably not right away.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to see what people think about it first.
I'm gonna have to save it for that game. I'm broke right now. I need to save up for Kirby Dream Buffet. It's too much money.
Too much money.
I don't have that
I don't
kind of.
have
I don't have that kind of cheese.
I don't
Lying
have 13
about.
people lying around.
That kind of bag. Money. I got the cheese money.
I
Cheese
have to
escape.
close the
Cheese
the
escape.
rat man.
Cheese escape should be on the eShop instead of Roblox. Someone contact the developer.
Just Cheese Escape, no Roblox. Just
It's the only reason to
Yeah.
play Roblox.
Yeah, it's the only good game on Roblox actually.
True.
Like there's like
I
4
haven't
endings.
played it.
Cheese escape tangent. There's like 5 endings. The mouse is really funny. The game can be
Secret
hard.
final boss.
Yes, secret final. That part's wild of the game. Cheese escape when you add the secret final boss and he's like turns into like God and he's in space and he's like shoot 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 shoot.
I'm
You
gonna
fight
have
on
to play
a giant
Cheese
cheese wheel. The amount of post-game content is incredible.
We thought we beat the game. Me and James we played it on Discord. We thought it was over. We were in the road and he like ate us and we were like, oh, that's a cool game. And they were like, why is there a white key? Why is there a hall with like a one with like red eyes and buttons? All right, there was definitely no cut there. We were still going. It didn't like Jack didn't leave for like 5 minutes.
He didn't. Nope.
All right, moving on to the next topic. The first Twitter question. Make sure I get this right. From Get Lucky. Get Lucky says, thoughts on the trailer for SpongeBob The Cosmic Shake. And did any of you have any SpongeBob games you played when you were kids? So, beginning with Jacktivision, what are your thoughts on the trailer? And were there any SpongeBob games you played as a kid?
Okay, so I watched the Cosmic Shake trailer also today, and
Okay, yeah.
I will say that it's probably gonna be good. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like I would not be surprised. It definitely is running off the same engine as Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated as it looks, I guess. Now I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. Like, is it its own thing, or is it like a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom? I'm not really sure, but I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. I'm sure it'll be like just a solid game. Am I gonna buy it if it goes on sale? Like, I mean, that's when I got Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It was on sale, and so I just bought it then.
Right.
But other than that, I don't think I have incentive to buy it on its own. SpongeBob games when I was younger.
Like one, just pick one. Like pick the main, if there was any.
I don't think there was. I think. Oh no. There was this game I played with my friends on the Wii. There's this game called SpongeBob Boating Bash or something, and it was like this like you crash your cars into each other. It was like this like those like.
I thought you were gonna say Truth or Square. That's why I think of the Wii SpongeBob games.
Boating Bash, man. It's
Is that even a real game? I had never heard of that.
Yeah, you take it's crazy. You're in boats, and it's like derbies, like where you crash into each other. You play as like different SpongeBob characters. You're in like the cars, and like you crash into each other. So that's the game that I played when I was younger. Shout out to Don.
SpongeBob GTA on the Wii. Go buy it. It's gonna go up in price now that we've talked about it.
Yep.
And yeah, I've heard Cosmic Shake is supposed to be like a spiritual successor, because obviously Battle for Bikini Bottom is technically an old game, and I hear it's like since Rehydrated is a thing, and it's supposed to be a spiritual successor, like technically a sequel.
Okay.
I don't know how well it connects. It seems like next is me talking about my thoughts. Yeah, it seems like I heard someone. I don't really know much about the Flying Dutchman game, or I think it's called Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I think that's what it's called. I heard it mixes like Rehydrated, like Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and then elements. I feel like people are saying there's elements from Revenge of the Flying Dutchman in this game. Yeah, I think it just looks like it's gonna be like it's gonna feel like a sequel from Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah, I think it looks nice. I think it looks better than Rehydrated. I think it just looks like it's. I mean, this is a brand new game, so obviously I feel like it's gonna be better. But yeah, I same for you, Jack. I think I'm not gonna get it at launch, but once it goes on sale, it's gonna go on sale. It's a third-party game. It's a SpongeBob game. It's gonna drop to like, if it's not already coming out at like 40 some bucks. I'm not thinking it's gonna be $60. Hopefully not. If it is, I'm definitely not gonna buy it. But I'm sure it's gonna drop to like 30 within a few months, which it usually does. The Rehydrated is very cheap right now.
It's like 20. It's like 15 or something. Like Rehydrated.
Oh yeah. GameStop.
Something really cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, and if not, then like I think GameStop does a lot of deals where it's like for pre-owned games or certain third-party Switch games, you can just bundle them together, and it ends up being super cheap for the game. So yeah, and then there is one licensed SpongeBob game from my childhood that sticks out, and that is the SpongeBob. I don't really exactly know the title. It was on the Leapster. Leapster, yes, I was like 3.
Oh my!
I played it on my Leapster L Max. And it was a bunch of different mini games. Some of it was like a crane game, and like flipping patties. It's like my brain's foggy because it was like a billion years ago. But that's like the only SpongeBob game I played when I was a kid. Really, I have a few now like on the Wii, like Attack of the Toy Bots. Well, that's not really SpongeBob, but he's in it. I have Rehydrated now and all that. So yeah, but I really only played the Leapster game, and it was awesome. Whenever I look back on footage of that, it's like nostalgia turning in my brain. It was actually a pretty good game.
Bless you.
And signifying his own turn, we have Nindu.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless.
Bless you.
Bless.
Bless you.
Hi TikTok.
Hi
TikTok.
Oh my god, dude.
Hey TikTok.
Oh, what are your thoughts on Battle for
You good?
Cosmic?
This is what the Cosmic Shake does to you. This is how it makes you feel.
This is what Cosmic Shake does.
That was the Cosmic Shake.
That yeah, somewhere.
Bro cosmically shook.
What was the question?
What are your thoughts on the Cosmic Shake trailer?
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
was there any one SpongeBob game you played like as a kid that you remember?
Okay.
So Ninja.
Cosmic Shake. I saw the trailer like today. Honestly, it looks pretty fun. It looks pretty cool. I like the platforming and the gameplay aspect of it. It looks very well done. And I haven't played through like Rehydrated or whatever. I have played it, just not finished it. And it does look like it's like gonna be its own game and something, but it looks like it has expanded on Rehydrated. And so yeah, I think I'll probably pick it up when it comes on sale, but I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of a game I want to check out at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the SpongeBob game I played as a kid, so I actually did kind of play through ish on the original Battle for the Bikini Booty Bottom.
Keep on the PS2
Yeah, on the PS2.
or the
So, like,
the GBA version.
No, the PS2. So like my dad, when I was like 6 or 7 or something, my dad used to like drop me off at this like daycare gym center or whatever when he used to go work out. That's where I spent most of my
Okay.
summers. So they had, like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's where that's where I they had like a little like PlayStation 2 and they had like the original SpongeBob game on there, and so I spent most of my summers there just playing that game. And like Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah,
on there.
yeah. All right, next up. You done? Wait.
I'm done.
You done? Okay. All right, next up are your thoughts on SpongeBob and if you played any games as a kid that was SpongeBob related. Then James.
Yeah. I watched the trailer only today. I think it looks fine. I'm personally not interested in it. I probably won't get it. But yeah, it looks.
No! You're not a SpongeBob fan! It's always the British people who don't like SpongeBob. You're just like Squidward!
Mr. Krabs! Mr. Krabs! You're just like Plankton!
You're just like Plankton. You're the Plankton of this podcast.
You stole the secret formula!
You are never getting the secret formula to the SpongeBob. You're just the face.
This is what I think about you, James. Wait, hold on.
I hear that ad every single time I go on YouTube.
Hold on.
How'd you get that up on YouTube? That time? You're just like him.
Me running away from James.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, continue.
Yeah. So as I was saying,
Okay. Yeah.
I think it looks fine. If I were to get one, I'd probably get Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated on sale. But like, yeah, this one, like, I'm not that interested in it. As for like SpongeBob games from my childhood, funnily enough, you'll be pleased to know that I was actually obsessed with SpongeBob as a kid. But funnily enough, I never actually.
Just like
But funnily
Patrick.
enough, I never actually played any of the games,
Just like Patrick.
which is weird. But yeah, that's
Just like Patrick.
Actually, thinking back now, I had a SpongeBob bug and play where his like nose was sticking out. It was really weird.
Oh, that
I've
one.
seen that.
And he goes like, "I'm playing the game with my nose." Yeah, that's how it works.
I've
Sorry.
never seen that before.
Yeah, no, I had that. I don't know how much I played it, but
Nose? Excuse me?
with nose.
Giant nose.
What's his nose?
All right, Nathan, what are your thoughts on it?
No! You do it so
This is slander. You're just like Squidward.
Nathan, I think you're just the Karen of the podcast, like the computer in Plankton's
Oh, yeah.
room.
Oh my
like,
god.
That's you.
Yeah.
If James is Plankton, then you're Karen.
Yeah.
That means he's my wife, and I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
Less.
So
So Nathan,
Anyways.
Nathan, what are your thoughts on the SpongeBob trailer? And did you play a
I
SpongeBob
also
game as
watched
a
it.
child?
I also watched it right before the podcast.
Yeah.
But no, it looks good. It's just a SpongeBob platformer. Just reminded me of about Review Bottom
Yeah.
a lot. I just did like a tongue thing, and I don't know what that was.
Doing ton things in the podcast.
I was like, I
Bro,
did that.
keep it professional.
Me again.
Don't be doing tongue things in the podcast. We don't like that.
You're my wife, Nathan. Like,
I am.
Behave.
That's only for James.
I can't believe you do such a heinous crime.
I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I might not get it right away. Probably not.
You might get it right. Yeah, you better get it right away. After what we saw from James.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it once.
What do you want to be like
just to piss
Squidward?
him off, just let's get it all right away.
We want to be like James.
Gonna be like Squidward?
What is he doing
Bro, you
here?
know how Squidward walks. He goes, wah, 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 wah. You want to walk like that, bro? It'd be gross.
Squidward with a tuba.
Yeah,
You wanna be like
James is
Crab.
James.
The crab walks pretty
Are you
fly.
gonna be the Squilliam Fancyson of the podcast, Nathan? Is that gonna be you?
He's Squilliam.
Squilliam Fancyson.
But yeah, I'm excited. It looks kind of cool.
It's a game,
It's
isn't it?
a game. Might have to play a game before I play it though.
Right.
You should play a few games actually.
remember, even if Nathan buys the game, he won't play it.
He's gonna play
He'll
it.
just be like,
He'll play it for about an hour on stream and then like put it away forever.
he'll be like,
Yeah. All right, guys. See you next stream. I'll play some more.
Yeah, that's how he plays the game. He looks at it.
That's that's what Nathan thinks gaming is.
Dude, that's me. Dude.
Can we put both of you doing that in the thumbnail?
all right. Next question. This is gonna be like,
No, hey, I'm not done.
no, you're right. I'm sorry.
I need to play the games I played as a kid,
You didn't play games ever.
or games I looked at as a kid.
Yeah.
So,
What SpongeBob game did you like look at as a kid?
What SpongeBob game did you play?
Dude, I literally spat everywhere. That was.
Oh, was that Atlantis SquarePantis by Blitz Games? No, what?
No, this is
Sharky's
I didn't-
Revenge. What does that
I
say?
did, so I was
Oh,
more
it's
of a,
Revenge of the. I forgot.
I was more of a Disney kid as a kid than Nickelodeon, and I didn't.
As a kid.
But like except for like Nick Jr. Like I watched like Blue's Clues and like Dora and like stuff like that. But I
we
didn't
know you
like,
watched Dora.
like I watched like SpongeBob, but like not a lot, and I didn't watch a lot of Nickelodeon. So I didn't play a lot of games. But this is the only one I really remember like playing as a kid. This is the first 3DS game I ever got. Is a SpongeBob SquarePants Plankton's Robotic Revenge.
Plankton's Robotic.
Is it good?
James's
This was-
Robotic Revenge.
Yeah, true.
James Robotic. Yeah.
Is it good?
I played it like once or twice.
Well, I mean,
didn't-
yeah, that's very on brand.
I didn't even like play it. I just played like a level. But
Yeah. So you beat the game?
No.
Yeah. For you, I mean, yeah.
Uh,
That's more than most games. All right.
Yeah.
Nathan
No,
has
so
such
like
fond memories of that.
I know
He's staring
my
at the
brother.
case.
This is
The manual
my
was
brother-
so well made. Sorry.
my brother
sorry.
first got his 2DS. He got a 2DS before I got a 3DS. So this is the game he decided to get first. And
You get Mario Kart, no Ocarina of Time 3D, no Majora's Mask 3D, no 3D Land, no
This guy.
Smash Bros. SpongeBob.
I couldn't wait to look at it when I got home. Like it was so.
Couldn't wait to look at it, take a good look at the cover art.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Our next question. This is gonna be like rapid fire. Like, these kind of be like also a brief question. LDTVYT, our friend on Twitter and everywhere. He's everywhere. He says, one game each of us would bring to a deserted island.
Oh man,
Oh, okay.
I didn't think of this.
What game would you look at on a desert island, Nathan?
Yeah. What's like the
You're gonna
most beautiful case? No, well, starting. If Jackie, you have your game in mind, basically
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, so I
beginning with Jack Division.
I think it's a very interesting question because normally your instinct would be to put your favorite game of all time on the deserted island, but like I love Earthbound with all my heart. But man, if I played it back to back to back to back to back to back, bro, I would hate it so much. I mean, I love that game to pieces, but it can't. I don't think it could be the only game I'd play, which is why my actual answer is Undertale, because Undertale has so many different routes, and people usually turn to the pacifist, the neutral, and the genocide route. And yes, those are obviously the main routes. But did you know that the neutral mode has so many different endings because it depends on who you kill and who you decide to spare? There are so many different ways to end that game. There's like, you could kill Papyrus and kill Undyne, and that gives you a completely different ending. You could kill Flowey and Toriel, and that gives you a completely different ending. Every single combination of characters gives you a different ending, but not very different, but like they're all different they're all like different enough in their own right to warrant playing the game over and over and over again. So I'd say Undertale is my pick. Earthbound, I love you, but Undertale would be my brain.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, before in VC, I was like, wait, isn't this question just like, what's your favorite game? And I was like, no, because like Castle Crashers is like, it's a very similar situation with Earthbound, your favorite game. Castle Crashers, I've replayed already many times, but it's usually been like once a year or like 6 months apart. Like I've never done it like back to back. I've started other saves back to back, but I wouldn't like if we finish them, back to back. So I think my second favorite game is probably Minecraft, which does fit this category because Minecraft is a game I could play infinitely because there's infinite possibilities. I love single player. If we're counting online still, which technically wouldn't work, but if you're counting these aspects of the game, you have servers, you have hundreds, thousands of servers, different mini games and all that. But yeah, Minecraft is just I could play that forever. Minecraft is amazing. Even with like people, it's one of the most popular games of all time, if not the most popular game of all time right now, at least right now. But like it's for a reason. Like it's not like with, not everyone likes Fortnite, not everyone likes all the Call of Duty games. But like I feel like Minecraft is like, people might not like it for like, I guess the community sometimes, which makes sense. But the game is like a masterclass. Like it's like objectively like one of the best. Like because it's just endless. It really is endless, and it's been so good. And they keep adding new things constantly because I think it is the most selling game, the highest selling game of all time as well. So yeah, Minecraft is like a no-brainer for me, for sure.
So like the rules are like online multiplayer, right?
I mean, yeah, I think it's just, if it's part of the game, I wouldn't just count it out just because we're on a deserted island in our imagination. I'm saying just like as a game with everything it has to offer.
That's kind of that's just what I was kind of following though, like online multiplayer games. Like I thought it was unfair, like if I fucking chose like Fall Guys or Multiverse or something, just because like obviously you can play that game for like.
Yeah.
For me, I also kind of took that consideration of like probably not choose your favorite game, but like your long-lasting game, and I feel like it would probably have to be Breath of the Wild. Like
you took my one.
I bet you both have reasons.
Jason took mine as well.
Well, I'm sure. We should get both different reasons and why.
Yeah. Well,
we could all play together on the deserted island.
Go play multiplayer Breath of the Wild. Wait.
Yeah, just like I'm probably not gonna take too much, so that way
yeah.
James and Nathan can explain.
Oh no, I have a backup, so you just talk about it.
Okay, but yeah, there's just even like post games, like the game is like hours long, and then like post game, you could just explore and do like all this random stuff. For like forever.
I'm studying right now, like which one I pick.
Yeah, it's like But yeah, there's just so much exploration in that game. That's why it's my pick. And like it's so much fun.
Yeah. James, what's your backup?
So, well, I was going to say Breath of the Wild. See, my favorite game is Inside. That would possibly be the worst pick because it's about 2 hours long and I know the solutions to all the puzzles. So playing that on an endless loop would suck. we're saying if we have internet connection, what I'm gonna say is actually Mario Maker 2, because
That's that's very reasonable. Yeah.
Oh my god, you can play it. It's an endless game. It never ends.
It is. There's an endless mode in that game. So you could build your own levels. You could do that forever. There's a whole story mode. There's all these different online levels that have variety within them. Like there's different like speedrun levels or boss rush levels or different kind of challenge levels or music levels and stuff. So that would be my pick for this. I actually made a video about this topic a while ago, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like,
But yeah.
if you get bored, you just make a new Mario game yourself. So
And with the final update they did, they literally have the world maker, so it literally is making a Mario game yourself. So yeah.
And Nathan, if you found one.
Well, since you took Minecraft, Deca Sports for the Wii.
Man, the Deca Sports mode in that is endless. Play that for
Endless,
years.
dude.
Oh my.
Okay, but legit, I think a good one would probably be like Clubhouse games.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's fair.
There's 51 games that you just like can, like, you're playing Minecraft, you want to break. Pull up Clubhouse games, you get like to play a few like little short.
Let's pray to God that someone else is on the island with you, because man, oh my God, playing one player,
and you can play together. And there's 51 games, so like you can just keep switching. You don't need like, you won't get bored.
Yeah, you could just take decades trying to beat every game on Insane.
Yeah. There you go. But Deca Sports is first.
Deca Sports is
Of course.
Yeah.
and then the 51 is second. Yeah.
All right, the final question is a very short one. I don't think this is not game related. This is from our good friend Jerome. He has asked, "What is your favorite season of the year, like on Earth, like on the planet that we're on?
Oh,
because we're out in space."
So Undertale has got to be my favorite season.
Yeah.
Man, you can do the pacifist season, the genocide season, or the neutral season, and it's I'm well, I assume I'm going first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm about to say winter, because if we're talking about specifically like when winter starts, which is like November 1st to like end of January, you got the two most banger holidays of the entire year. Okay, yeah, you got Christmas, whatever, but Thanksgiving goes so hard. I'm telling you,
I have a hot take about Thanksgiving when it gets to me.
What do you know about Thanksgiving, bro? Thanksgiving is like, at least my family, it's fantastic. So like, and then also, I'm gonna stop stuttering really quick. When it's like snowing, where I'm at, it snows really hard. Like it snows like crazy where I am, and so like sometimes like you'll get a day off from school because the snow is like so high up and it will block people from getting out of the driveway. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, and just like being able to sit inside and looking outside and seeing all the snow, and then like make yourself a cup of hot chocolate and watch a movie or play a video game, man. That's it. I'd say winter my favorite.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So winter is my second favorite because I don't really enjoy spring or summer nearly as much as these other two. I just gave it my answer away. But
I wonder what it could be.
But yeah, spring is all right. Undertale, right? That's what it is. Spring is all right. Summer, I don't really like this season. It's too hot. Like at least this past week has been crazy hot. And like I don't know, I don't really enjoy when it's hot out, and I don't touch grass. No, no. I don't really like. No, I touch grass. I don't really like going to the beach. Like that's like people are like, oh, it's summertime, we have summer break, I'm gonna go to the beach. I don't like the beach. I don't go in the ocean. I don't like the ocean. But yeah, my favorite. Also, my hot take about Thanksgiving, if you're wondering, is that like the Thanksgiving food sucks. Like every normal Thanksgiving food is just bad. Come on, Jack. Anyway.
Being wrong. Imagine being objectively
wrong. the dry turkey.
You cannot. No.
Dry ass turkey.
Okay,
Mashed potatoes. Like
everything else though, like
Mashed potatoes?
and mashed potatoes,
Stuffing?
like mashed potatoes.
Sweet potatoes?
Dude, he's
Dude, Thanksgiving food.
oh look, he's
Hey, what are you choking
He's-
on?
He's breaking.
he's spitting facts. Look at that.
You
Oh,
broke you broke your camera. You better come
you
back.
broke your camera.
You're like spawning in random places now. You're glitching out. come back. Let me talk about the definitive season. My favorite season is fall or autumn. James would call it autumn. Yeah, look out for you, man. I think fall is just like, not only is it the perfect temperature throughout the entire year, it's the right amount of cold and the right amount of, like hot. It just mixes like perfectly. And also I might be biased because like I feel like November is still fall, and that's really my birthday, so I guess I like it more that way.
Yeah.
But
November is fall. I'm sorry, Jack. Thanksgiving is actually in Jason's season.
it is. Thanksgiving
Yeah.
this year is like 3 days
okay,
before my
Jake.
birthday. But
Do not diss on my boy Thanksgiving. Never again. All right, you cannot. No, not in this house. Okay.
the fall climate, okay, I think the fall climate is just perfect. Because summer can be too hot. Winter is my second favorite, but I think it's sometimes too cold. Obviously, it's snowing. I love snow. Don't get me wrong, but fall is my favorite. Halloween is a very nice holiday. It has a nice vibe to it, and it's during the best season. I don't know, Halloween. I don't know if you guys understand. Halloween just has like this aesthetic to it that's just like better than every other. I go back and forth, but like Halloween is, I don't know, it's just good, and it's like it gets darker out quickly, which isn't always a good thing, but like it adds to the vibe. And then I don't know, the temperature's great. It's for my birthday. It's at the beginning of school, which is usually better than when you're in the middle or the end. Not at the end, obviously, but it's. I don't know if you. It's good season. I'm speaking way too long on seasons. I'm only 2% out of 5. JR, what's your favorite season?
Yeah, my season is probably winter. Winter by far, dude. Yeah, it's summer. I live in Texas, so when I say it's hot, it is way too hot.
Yeah.
Like we are in the boiling depths of like Nevada, and it's like, yeah,
In
it's like
Texas? What?
it's always like, yeah,
in
in Texas.
Texas.
Yeah,
We're in Nevada, in Texas. It's like that.
there. Yeah, yeah, me neither. But like, yeah, it's always over 100 degrees. I just hate sweating, and I honestly love
absolutely.
cold. I love being cold, and I can, when it comes to outfits, I really pull off a jacket. So like,
That's true.
I like
You
wearing
get to dress better, and rather than like being forced to wear shorts and like a t-shirt.
yeah, and we Hispanics are really hairy, so I don't really like to wear shorts. So
Okay.
yeah, so I like covering up. Also, what was it? Yeah, my birthday is there plus Christmas.
Yep.
And
Plus Thanksgiving, bro. Oh my god, dude.
the only
No
thing
one
about
else-
Thanksgiving I like is like the turkey, mac and cheese, potatoes.
Oh,
That's-
we
Well,
like-
it doesn't even matter because
It's
it's
not-
not in the season you're talking about.
yeah,
True.
too bad. But
Right.
anyway, but yeah, I just like the cold way better, and it actually snows pretty recently. It's been snowing pretty hard in February here. in
Yeah, no,
Texas.
I seen people like in Texas. I don't know how close to you, but there's like power outages because there's so much snow, and it's like Texas, so it's weird. And there's so many issues with that because they're like Texas isn't built for snowstorms, so that's why there were so many issues. Last winter?
There was like a 7-year gap where we just got absolutely no snow. So like our cities and towns are like not investing into like all these snow stuff because
Yeah,
like
you
why
can deal
should
with
we?
it.
It only snows like never. And then recently it just hit us hard like 2 years ago, and like school was canceled for about like a whole week. We literally had our Thanksgiving. We had 2 Thanksgiving breaks, and like it was out for a week. Internet was like off and on for like some people, some not. Like it was either like your electric was out or lights were out or the internet was out. For us, we had our internet, just absolutely no lights at all. Nothing like you could flip on, nothing would work. and like yeah, it hit us hard, and the same thing happened last year too, almost. But they were pretty good about internet stuff, but we did still have like a lot of school off and stuff. I don't know how next year technically this is gonna work, but yeah, winter's
nice. Those are 3 dubs. Those are 3 good seasons. But I'm interested in this one because I mean I don't know how different it is for you, James. But it could be maybe a little bit different. I mean, you don't have Thanksgiving, right? Because that's an American thing.
Thanksgiving,
so that like that can't factor in if you were to like Thanksgiving, which is a weird thing to like. But James, you are next. What's your favorite season and why?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I am going to complain about.
What'd you just say about
What?
You say it's weird to like.
Hey, he's talking. It's his turn.
It's my turn, Jack. You've had your turn. Okay, so obviously it's summer right now, and summer is too hot. Jack, would you like to join the group?
Come back.
No, keep talking.
Okay.
So the thing with UK summer is you can't beat the heat at all. Like our houses are built to keep heat in. No one has aircon. It's normally hotter inside than outside. It's horrible. It's actually horrible. So summer's off. Spring's just boring, and then winter would be my favorite. It's got Christmas. Actually, I kind of hate New Year's, but it's got my birthday as well, and it's got like that kind of blanket hot chocolate watch a movie kind of vibe. I love that, but it just gets dark too early. It just gets dark too early, and it honestly affects my mental health. So that's a no. I'm going with autumn or fall, whatever you want to call it. It's just the middle ground. It's great. It's that kind of weather where you can go out in just a t-shirt, or you can wear a hoodie, and neither way you're going to be too hot or too cold. It's just also like the red leaves all over the ground.
Yeah, the vibe is just
awesome.
the best.
The
Yeah,
thing is
and
though about
Halloween,
my
like you
fall-
said, is so good.
Oh wait, do you think I could? The
Yeah.
thing is though about my fall is that it's like not really like cold or hot. It's like 80 degrees. So it's still
It's like
like
humid.
25.
It's like gross.
Yeah.
It's like summer part 2 for us here.
Oh, there's a sequel to Summer.
Oh.
Here, yeah. Like it really doesn't get cold until like November, middle of November.
All right,
So Nathan,
it's your chance to finish the job. Let's.
it's
you're new-
2v2, Nathan. What is
You're
it?
you're a
What you
Newfoundlander.
got?
You're a Newfoundlander. You get a lot of snow.
You guys have been dogging on summer for a bit, so I'm gonna change it up and say that summer's my favorite season.
I was counting on you, Nathan. I was
Hold up.
actually.
Because listen,
My own wife, man.
Oh man, it gets okay. Listen, so it gets freezing. It's really cold here, especially where I am. It's like freezing during winter, and like even like fall and like spring. Like it's like winter basically. And I don't really like the cold that much. I don't really like snow that much either.
Well, I'm
So-
sure your winters
You were
are
in Canada.
long.
How do you not?
Yeah,
like
I know.
snow?
Okay, like, I like Christmas
what's that
a lot.
even mean?
Like I love Christmas.
That's
a
true.
lot.
Yeah, I'm sure your winters are like super long. Cause like no, I've seen you have snow in like April. So yeah.
Yeah, it's awful. And with summer, like yes, it's hot out. It's usually like a all right hot out. This year was so warm. Like usually, like we have 20-25 degrees Celsius, probably even less, which is normal. But this year it was like 30, which is like weird. It was really warm, but like I don't know. It's better than freezing cold, and I don't really care.
Okay.
But like mainly with summer, it's there's like a lot more time to do stuff. For me.
That's fair.
And also like, especially this summer, I worked at camp this summer, which is a camp I've been going to since I was like 3, and stuff, which was really cool experience. And that's like my place. Like that's like my.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like my place, you know what I mean?
But you missed so many
Like, whenever
podcast episodes, Nathan.
I missed so many.
Yeah, you would have.
Like being at camp and stuff. Like it was like great. It was like my safe place. I guess.
Nice.
You know, my quiet.
And now you're going to college. Yeah.
I'm going to freaking university. So.
Oh.
But
no.
but no, yeah. So that's a big part of summer I like, and just like being able to be free and just like do
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean-
chill
I
for
mean-
a couple months. I just love that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to defend summer, I mean, that's probably when all of our like meetups are gonna take place. You know, too many games.
Yeah.
That's June. That's
Yeah.
sometime. That's like when obviously you're way more free than any other time of the year. So yeah, to defend summer, that's probably when like that's all meetups are gonna happen. That's like usually the
That's
highlight
like
of the year.
That's
So
why.
If summer was like cold, I would like it way.
yeah,
Yeah, it's true. Oh my, yes.
That's
it would
true.
probably be like beating winter, like that, like the hot. It's just the heat of summer is so bad. It's like I don't even like it.
I'm shocked at how much content we've got out of seasons.
I
Very-
know.
very-
I
very
thought I
passionate.
know.
Can,
This is
can, we,
insane.
like, can we like clickbait the title and be like, favorite season will shock you? What?
My favorite season is season 5. I love the
A
Battle
Fortnite.
Pass.
I really like the Demogorgons.
It's not Undertale.
It's not Undertale. I love Jerome, but imagine he was like, what's your favorite season? No, not like the real season, but like the Fortnite Battle Pass. What's your favorite?
Personally, season 3, because that was the time when I first played Fortnite.
I think probably season 6 because like that's when like the gritty added and was.
I think that's
Gritty.
because that's when I stopped playing Fortnite.
Yeah. All right, that about
One
wrap.
added for Fogahorn.
Do we have any other questions or anything else?
No, I was about to say
Can
that.
I pose one question that we should maybe think about getting into? What are we playing now?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Let's yeah.
Why don't
yeah,
we don't have to go super in depth, just like a sentence or two or something, because I do want to like talk
Yeah,
about.
and
what
just one game each as well.
this one, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Real quick, I'm sorry. I know that we were about to end the podcast, but I need to tell you, I'm playing Omori right now. Oh my god, this game is so good. I finished the first like tiny section. There's like a bunch of sections I've heard, but like this tiny section. Who knew that? I didn't know that this game was horror, and this game made me jump a couple times. And like now, I'm in like a dumpster land. I'm like, bro, what? And I can switch part. Omori's really cool. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I gotta play the game. It's really cool.
Yeah, okay, so that's just me. I'm not really playing that much. I guess I will say I'm kind of here and there making my way through Inside, which is James' favorite game. I started it while he was here. I haven't really gone back to it since, but I feel like eventually I will. I'm kind of just like waiting for Splatoon, I guess, and I want to get back to Xenoblade because I look at this. I bought Xenoblade 3. Haven't finished the first game. Haven't started the second game. So that's something that I have to get to.
And
so
haven't opened the third game.
well, I mean, there's no point. And I have to get the special edition comes in later. So if I want to do an unboxing, then I can still open the seal on that. Yeah, I don't really have much to say on that. Sorry. I'm just waiting for Splatoon 3, as I said. And then and I'm waiting for God of War Ragnarok in November as well, especially that game. Nindude, what are you playing?
I'm currently playing Multiverses. The open beta released back in like June, so I've been playing it since. And I love the game. I can't wait for Rick and Morty. I'm gonna make some more content on it too, which I'm really excited about. And I also Fall Guys. They kind of re-released it in June as well. Game is super fun. I'm mostly just playing with friends casually, not like making content or streaming it at all. And I'm also starting Octo expansion today, and then soon I'm kind of getting back into it, Bowser's Fury as my back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
James, what are you playing?
Yeah, well, similar to you, Jason, I haven't been playing too much recently, but a couple weeks ago I beat Portal 2 for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And my lord, that game. Woo! That is like in my favorite games now. It's so good. I played Portal 2. I got a companion collection. I beat the first one in Jason's game room.
Yep.
Which was cool. And the second one is even better. I love it so much. It's so funny. It's so smart. The puzzles are all great. But yeah, so that's what I played, and now I'm waiting for Bayonetta 3 in October, baby.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, Nathan, what are you playing?
And Nathan, what are
man.
you?
What are you looking at?
What do you plan on looking at
so,
in the
like-
near future? What are you playing right now and looking at and staring at?
I was gone all summer, of course. At
Sure,
camp.
that's what it was. Yeah, I'm sure that's what exactly what you're
When
not
we
playing.
no, so I brought my Switch to camp, and we had it set up in our staff lounge. And a couple other people just had their Switch, and they put it in like my dock and stuff, and we just kind of gonna use it. But we played a lot of Smash Bros. And like Mario Kart, and we played Jackbox a lot actually too. And like the last week, we played a lot of like Quiplash and stuff. It was really fun. So we just kind of just played stuff like that. Not really. I haven't really played a whole lot since I was gone this summer. Just playing some multiplayer stuff with everyone.
Yeah, missing podcast episodes.
Missing so many podcasts.
So many.
Oh, man.
We missed
Put
you.
it in somewhere.
What?
What?
I don't know. I thought you said something about they put it in my dog. And
What are you talking about?
My dock was set up in our staff lounge, and so they just put.
oh,
they would
your
just put
dog.
their own,
Okay.
the dock. I just kept it there the whole summer, and they just.
You're like Squidward! You're like Squidward!
No!
Anyway, that wraps up for episode 4 of the Tipping Stars podcast. We are back to a normal schedule, hopefully. We should be. Next episode should have a guest, which is very exciting. I'm excited to have guests because that's like the next big step, I guess, in our journey. Is to have guests here and there. Who's gonna be the next one? It might have been planned already for the TMG one, but it didn't happen. So get ready for that. And
So it'll be like a redemption arc.
we could be talking about. I don't know. We'll find out.
I got it.
figure that out.
Video games.
Yeah. Okay, but I had a lot of fun hosting. I'll be hosting in the future once we get through this cycle again, which would be very fun. I can't wait to do it again. But I've been Jay Matthew. You can find me on YouTube as Jay Matthew. Obviously, we're all in the description. Twitter. I have a new video out about Five Below games. It's doing really well, so I'm really appreciative of that. And I'm also working on more. I'm getting back to streaming. Actually, I streamed yesterday. And yeah, what about this guy who's doing a lot on YouTube?
Hi, I'm Jackdivision, and you know me as Jackdivision. Follow me on Twitter and nowhere else. What have I been doing on YouTube?
And you might see him on
We're
like
gonna
collab streams sometimes and all that.
No, that's right. You know what? If I'm gonna plug one thing, I will plug this. Nintendo just uploaded a new video
yeah.
about
I watched that.
Nintendo facts. We talked about Shigeru Miyamoto for like 5 whole minutes.
Yeah,
It was
yes, he did.
crazy. You should check out his stuff. He's great. He's definitely dealt with a lot of funny me sending my clips late. And then also RJ Omega and I just streamed Mario Kart a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was fun.
And
So
I'm
if
sure
you
you'll
want-
be on our Splatoon streams and all that, of course.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll be around on some like just collabing with some people. Yeah, that's where you'll find me. So follow me on Twitter and nowhere else.
Yeah, I mean that was a very interesting video Nintendo did because there was a few I didn't know. I didn't even know that Mario anime movie existed. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Mission
No.
to Rescue Princess Peach. Yeah. And then the fact that Miyamoto's never seen the movie that developed his game.
And on YouTube, I found like a 4K upscaled version of that with like subtitles.
Yeah, no, they did upscale it. Finally, it was crazy because at the time of reading it, we were like reading this website which had all these facts on them. I'm distracting, but there's like all these facts, and it was like about the Rescue Princess Peach movie, and so we were like he sent me all these facts. I looked it up. And I was like, oh, they're trying to like upscale the movie because it was like lost to time and stuff like that. And now and after I looked it up, the upscaling is done, and now there are English subtitles. So so any of us can watch it. So yeah.
All right, then, dude, where can they find you, and what have you been up to?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and soon TikTok. Just
YouTube.
And
You have a YouTube channel.
you can find me there too, by the way. I just announced that I am going to be streaming weekly Tuesdays and Thursdays, and possibly soon, maybe Sundays for like weekly ranked with friends. That would be cool.
Yeah. Splatoon streams are going to be.
Yeah.
And what else?
Yeah,
I'm planning something special for the Splatfest.
And you have a Mario Kart highlight coming out that features like. Who was it? Me, Jack. You were there on JR's Mario Kart.
Yes.
Team?
Yeah.
And James, were you there for that?
I wasn't. No.
And Nathan, were you there for that?
I was. Wait,
No, it was us and Twitchy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you have a video coming out with me and Jack.
Graggle.
Graggle, yeah.
Graggle. Yeah.
Okay. James, where
Okay,
can they find you? And what's coming out?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube's Nintendo James. You can find me on Twitter, which is @_Nintendo James. Also, TikTok or Instagram or whatever else, I have a link tree that links to everything. So that's probably the easiest way to find anything that you may want to follow me on if you do. As for what's coming out, I think my next video is going to be a beginner's guide to Bayonetta, because I've seen a lot of people showing more interest now that the third game's coming out. And then after that, I have a stream highlight video where I play Splatoon 2 and eat a lot of hot sauce. We streamed yesterday, and that video will be coming out probably pretty soon after the Bayonetta one. So I got 2 new videos coming out soon.
Sick. And the Nathan709.
Yeah.
Where can they
literally
find you?
Sick.
You can find me on
spoiler
YouTube.
alert. Where can they find you, Nathan709?
And on Twitter.
Any upcoming projects? It's been a while.
It's been a little bit of time. Yeah, I mean, I just got back, so like, I kind of want to work. No, I do want to work on stuff. I want to work on videos again because it's been a while, and I haven't been able to. So I'm really excited to start working on stuff again. Right now, I have COVID again.
No.
Forgot to mention that. So I don't think you can really hear it. I've just been coughing a bit on stream.
At least you've been fine.
In the episode, but it's been fine. So like as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to try to start getting on the grind again. You know?
Sick.
The content grind.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the end. That's where you can find all of us. We are also on SoundCloud, but we're running out of space on there. Like, this is not letting us upload anymore. But you can listen to us on SoundCloud if you prefer audio. We have a Twitter. We have all our members in the link tree. Yeah, it's full steam ahead on the podcast at this point. I can't speak. I think we're gonna. You rubbing your mic is like making like a.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's funny. It's funny. But yeah, we're fully back, and I can't wait for the future of our podcast. All right, bye guys. Episode 4 done. Goodbye.
Hey guys.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You are just like Spider-Man!